She found fame as an actress and also an accomplished author, and Meg Tilly is here. And you just published your second novel, Cliff's Edge. Tell us all about it.
Well, it's my second romantic suspense, but it's my 8th novel that I had published. I know. The lovely thing about writing is that you can take bits of everything. So, you know, Eve, she starts off, she has debt. Well, you know, when I was younger, I had debt, so you know how that feels. And then I've been an actor, so it's funny because when Eve, her first one, I didn't know who she was going to fall in love with. And I tried, and I wrote one thing, and I did 120 pages, and it's like, ew, came time to kiss. No, not for her. And then I did it again. So then Rice showed up, and he's an action movie star, and it just felt right. And it was weird because I was like, these two together? I don't know. She's an artist, but it works. And it just feels, it's fun. And then you get to have the light side, and you know it's going to end out well, and you get to have, you know, like romantic stuff, which is always fun. I know. It's a summer read.
Romance.
It's a beach read. And then you have the the stalker, so that's a tension that keeps it going through. But not so much that you're going to have nightmares. Because that's important to me. So I've written the other stuff.
So this must be something that's in you, because it's like very close to acting, creating stories and characters. And so was this always something that you've done with the writing?
I didn't know I was going to be a writer. I didn't think I was a writer. I thought, oh, I'm an actor. Before that, I was a dancer. You know, I say what other people tell me to say. But when I grew up, all of a sudden, what happened to me as a child kind of came to the forefront when I had my own children. And so I just felt like all these memories were, they were choking me. And so I just wrote them down, but I didn't think I was a writer. And then gradually, all these pieces stacked up, and then it became a book, and then it became published. And that was my first book, when I was 34, and I'm 59 now, so you can do the math. And I just kept on writing, and I learned how to write fiction. Are you a writer?
No, well, not a fiction writer, but like,
but you don't, So you write.
I might be a writer. It might be in my head, like
you don't know. You don't know, because I mean, people who are like do this romance writing. There's all types. I met a woman who was naval intelligence. She did a tour with the Pentagon. She's a best-selling author. I have a friend who's, you know, she was an associate dean, and now she just was chair at a big fancy university. She writes this, like, you don't know when you're going to do it. I didn't know I was going to write romantic suspense, but I love reading it. So then when I got to write it, I was like,
okay, now I have to think about this. Maybe I am a writer.
If you've done other kind of writing and you know story, you know, because in the entertainment, and it's something you don't have to have permission for. You don't have to have somebody say, oh yes, you do that. You can write your books and send them out. And another great thing is it's totally, like, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, what your, you know, ethnic, I'm a wordsmith. It doesn't matter. You send it in, they like the book, they'll buy it.
They'll buy it, okay. So real quick, we know that you are an accomplished actress. You left acting for a while for your family, but you still act a little bit. We were all talking about Brad Pitt here. We know that you were in a movie with him, and we're like, what is it like to work with Brad Pitt?
He's amazing. Like, I've worked with a lot of actors, and I didn't know, because I'd been away from acting for 18 some odd years. I didn't know how it would be. I went there just playing his wife. He was so gracious. He was so kind. He was so generous as an actor. I think if you ever hear anything bad about him in the media, it's got to be a lie, because I worked with that man. I saw the way he treated people. He's a very special person.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And everyone, Meg Tilly's new book, Cliff's Edge, is on sale now.